Hello everyone, welcome back to the new video of Easy Tutorials. Today in this video we will learn to create a website design with image gallery using HTML and CSS. For this image gallery, I have created some control buttons like 1, 2, 3 and 4. If I click on any number, the text color is changing and it is adding one line before the number, and it is also changing the image in the gallery. This website background looks very good because I have added some small icons to decorate this web page. To make this type of website design by yourself, keep watching this video till the end. Before starting this video, please hit the like button and also subscribe Easy Tutorials YouTube channel if you are new on my channel. Now let's start this video. Here I have one folder, and in this folder I have one HTML file and one CSS file. I have another folder with some images and icons. You can find all these images link in the video description. Now I will open my text editor, which is brackets editor. So this is the HTML file. I have written basic HTML structures. And this one is CSS file. I have added margin and padding and font family. In the HTML file, you can see I have added this line to connect HTML file with CSS file. Next, we will write the code in body tag. So here we will create one div with the class name container. Next, we will copy this class name container and come to this CSS file, add it here with a dot. For this one, we will add width, minimum height and background. It will be linear gradient, then color and position relative. Next, we will open this HTML file with Google Chrome so that you can see this gradient color on this complete web page. Let's come back in the HTML file, and here we will create another div with the class name navbar. Here we will add one image which is for the logo, and image file name. Let's add one class name which is logo. After that we'll add some links, so I'm using nav, then ul and li, and a tag which is for the link, and the text is home. Let's duplicate it and change the link text, which is office. The next one is hotels, and the last one is contact us. After adding all these links, we will add one more icon after this nav. So here I am adding another icon which is menu.png, and let's add one class name which is menu icon. After adding this, let's refresh the web page so that you can see one logo, some links and one icon. Let's come back and copy this class name navbar, write it here in the CSS file. For this one we will add width, it is 90% and height 15 VH. Then margin and display will be flex. Align items center, that's it. Now it is coming like this. Let's come back and copy this class name logo. Write it here in the CSS file. So for this logo we will set the width. It is 120 pixel and cursor pointer. Let's copy the class name for the second icon, write it here, and for this one also we will add width and cursor pointer. Now you can see small size for icon and logo. Next we will design links. So just copy this nav, write it here in the CSS file, and for this one we will write flex1 and text align right. Then we will write ul and li. Here I am adding list style none, and display will be inline block, margin from the left side. Now it is displaying like this. We need to add some space here, so come back, and in this icon we will add margin from the left side. Now it is good. Next we will design this a tag, so copy it here, then write a, and for this one we will write text decoration, and color will be white and font size. Then padding 5 pixel and 2 pixel. Now it looks good. Next we will add hover effect on these links. So just copy it again, then write hover, and here we will change the color. It is the different color code. So now you can see color when we will take cursor over any link. So after creating this navigation bar, we will come back in the HTML file, and you can see after this div of navbar we will create another div, and here we will create two columns. So first we will create one div with the class name row, then create another div with the class name call. Simply duplicate it and we have two columns. Now in the first one we will add some content, so let's add one more div here, And for this div we will add the class name text box, and we will add one title which is in h5. This is the title. Let's add one more text in h1. So this is the long text. Now refresh the web page and you can see these two text here. Let's copy this class name row and write it here in the CSS file. For this one we will add width, and minimum height will be 85 VH, margin will be auto, and display flex wrap, it will be wrap. And let's copy this class name column which is col, and for this one we will add margin, and flex basis will be 50%. Then minimum width will be 300 pixel and height 100%. Position will be relative. Now it is displaying over here. Let's come back and we will copy this class name text box. Write it here in the CSS file, and for this text box we will add minimum width of 400 pixel and margin from the top. Now you can see some space from the top. Next we will write code for the h5. So here I am writing h5. Let's copy this color and paste it here. That's it. Now you can see color for this small text. Next we will write CSS for h1. So just copy it again, then write h1. And for this h1 we will add font size and font weight, letter spacing 3 pixel, and line height. So now it is looking like this. Next we will make some text bold here. So just come back and here we will add B. This B tag will make the text bold. We will enclose this text also in B. That's it. So we have added this and this text in B tag, so it is bold right now. Next we will add BR to change the line. So after this text simplicity we will break the line, so here we will add BR. So now it is looking like this. So we have added all the contents in the left column. Now we will come to the second column, this div here. In this div here we will add one more div with the class name gallery box, and here we will add one image, and image file name I am adding pic2.jpg. Let's copy this class name gallery box in the CSS file, and for this one we will set the maximum width and position and margin auto. Let's copy it again, and here I am adding img, width will be 100%. Now this image is displaying in the right column. We will add some border here, 10 pixel solid, and this color code. It is white with opacity 0.2. Box sizing will be border box. So now you can see this border for this image. Next we will add some numbers that will be used for image control. So here in this HTML file, after this image we will add one list. So I am using ul and li. Now the text is 01. Simply duplicate it and change 2, 3 and 4. So we have 4 list here. It is displaying here at the bottom. Next we will change this position. So just copy it here, then write ul. Position will be absolute, and write -100 pixel and top 50% and transform translate y -50%. So it is displaying over here. Let's copy it again, then write li. So for this list we will write list style none and font size 16 pixel and font weight bold. Padding will be this and margin from the bottom, then cursor pointer and position relative. Now it looks like this. Next we will apply one color in this second one, so it will look like the second one is active. So just come back in the HTML file and let's add one class name in each list. So I'm adding the class name btn, and in the second one we will add one extra class name which is active. Just copy this active, come back to the CSS file, write it here, and here we will write this color. Now you can see the second color is different. Next we will add one line before this text. So just copy it again, then write after. Here we will add content will be empty and width 30 pixel and height 2 pixel. Background we will add this color for now. And position will be absolute. Top 8 pixel and left -5 pixel. So you can see this line in all the list. So we will hide this line for all list. It will be displayed in second one. So instead of this color we will add transparent. Now you can see this line is hidden. Now we will display this line in the second one. So just copy it here, then write active, then after, and write background this color code. That's it. Now you can see this color is active in the second list. After that we will add some small icons to decorate this web page. So just come back and you can see here we have this first column. So in this first column, after this div close, we will add one image and file name, which is circle.png, and we will add one class name also. So let's add class name small icon 1. Let's duplicate it. So it is the second icon, and let's add one more. It is the square.png, and change the class name small icon 2, small icon 3. So now you can see all the icons are displaying like this. So we have to set the size and position. So just copy the first one, write the first class name here in the CSS file. For this one we will set the width, which is a small 15 pixel, and position absolute, and right and top opacity will be 0.3. Just duplicate it and change the class name icon 2, and we will change the width and right and bottom, and opacity will be same. Duplicate it and change the class name icon 3, and here we will change these properties. Rotate this one by 45 degree. After adding this, you can see 3 small icons like this. Now we will add 2 more icons in the main container. So here you can see this, we have container class name, and it is closing over here. So before this closing we will add img source and image file path, which is circle.png, and one class name. So the class name I am adding small icon 4. Let's duplicate it. It is a square.png, and the class name small icon 5. So we have added 2 more icons. Just copy the class name here in the CSS file, and for this one we will write width and position, top, left, and opacity. So it is coming over here. Now we'll copy it again, then write icon 5. For this one also we will set the width and position. Bottom 60 pixel and left 50 pixel, opacity 0.3. So it is the last icon, which is a square icon. So after adding all these elements on this web page, we will add click event on this number, so it will change the image. For that we will come back to the HTML file. Let's remove these space, and at the bottom before this closing body tag, you can see this closing body tag. So before that we will write a script open and closing tag. Here we will write var variable btn equals document.getElements by class name, and let's come back over here. In this btn you can see we have this class name btn. Write it here. Now we have to change the image file in this image tag. So here we will add one id. So the id I am adding gallery. That's it. So just copy this gallery, write it here with var gallery equals document.getElement by id, and it is gallery. After that we will add one array. So I'm adding var images equals new array. So it will store all the list of images that we will use in gallery. So here I'm adding images slash pic1.jpg. Let's see in our folder. We have this file name with pic1, 2, 3 and 4, and it is stored in images folder. That's why images slash pic1.jpg. Now we will add another image, which is pick 2, 3 and 4. So we have added 4 images in this array, which will be used in gallery. So after that we will write for let I equals 0, I less than btn dot length and I plus plus. Then we will write this btn I, it will be index dot onClick equals function. Then write gallery dot src equals images I. That's it. So after adding this, it will change the images in our gallery. You can see if I click on any number, it is changing the image in this gallery, but right now the color of the number is not changing. So to make it work, we will come back in the HTML file again, and after this line we will add let current equals document dot get elements by class name active. Then current index 0 class name equals current index 0 dot class name replace active comma empty. Then we will write this dot class name plus equals active. That's it. After adding this line, let's refresh the web page again, and now you can see if I click on any number, it is changing the image in the gallery, and it is also changing the color of the text, and it is adding one line before the number. So this is how this gallery is working perfectly, and the entire web page is looking very nice. I hope this video will be helpful for you. If you have any question about this video, you can ask me in the comment section, and please like and share this video, and also subscribe my channel Easy Tutorials. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end.